Half a mile outside a small Texas town stands a cluster of vacant, rundown apartments. Once they were home to single workers and growing families. A place filled with voices, laughter, and life. But over time, those voices faded. What was once a home became nothing more than a hollow shell, a silent memory of what used to be. Today, I'll be stepping inside Groveton's forgotten apartments to tell their story and to uncover what's left behind. Built in the 1970s, these apartments offered an affordable option in a town of fewer than 1,000 residents. For decades, they stood as one of the few multifamily complexes in Groveton, Texas. But as the years passed, things began to change. Rent likely went up, maintenance slipped, families moved on. What was once alive with people slowly began to resemble a ghost town. Sometime between 2016 and 2019, the property was completely abandoned. Why? In a town this small, the owners simply weren't making enough money to keep the apartments alive. As residents left in search for better housing, the walls were left empty. By 2021, Groveton City Council officially marked the property as dilapidated and unsafe. Warning letters were sent to the owners. Then in 2022, the water supply was disconnected because of unpaid bills, making the buildings unlivable. And then came the fire.
An abandoned apartment building caught fire early this morning. It happened at 355 Apartments in Groveton, which is about 30 miles outside of Lufkin. We went to the scene, and Trinity County Fire Chief Keith Johnson says they let the building burn and collapse on itself because of how much of the building was already burning. They did monitor it to make sure it didn't spread.
There was no electricity to it or gas to it, so it's probably going to be a suspicious fire.
Chief Johnson says they don't believe anyone sustained any injuries. Sheriff Woody Wallace says the building was engulfed around 11:20 this morning. Several departments responded, including Groveton, Apple Springs, Pennington, and Trinity Fire.
By the end of the day, 2 of the apartments were reduced to rubble. No one was hurt, but decades of Groveton's history and the memories of those who once lived here are gone forever. Today, the property is still vacant and abandoned. The owners have tried to sell the land to breathe new life into it, but so far, no one seems to have interest in it. In its short years of abandonment, vandals have broken in, windows shattered, doors torn apart, items stolen. What remains is a husk, an eyesore to the community. And a reminder of how quickly a place once filled with life can fall into silence. This is Groveton's forgotten apartments. Once a home, now a ghost. Now that you know the backstory, I ask you, the viewer, to join me as we see what remains inside of this abandoned apartment complex.
Let's go check out this one. Still got a mattress left in here. Hello, anybody here? Hello, hello. What do we got over here? Oh, this is the kitchen area. This is actually pretty small. Completely trashed. Vandals, scrappers, you name it. Looks like there's still some cups left up in here. I guess whoever stayed in this apartment probably enjoyed drinking coffee in the mornings. Got a bathroom back here. What we got over here? Another bedroom. Yeah. You can look outside. Neighbor lives right next door. I don't think he enjoys seeing this or looking at this, especially if you live that close to it. But one of the buildings here caught on fire after it was abandoned, and the fire department just let the building burn. I think it's back over there. All that's left is just the slab that this once stood on. Let's take a peek upstairs, see what we got going on here. Hello? Oh, this one's a much bigger and wider one. Once again, more trash. Doesn't surprise me, really. Oh, okay, there's one of the... Oh, maybe there was two of them that must have burned down. So there's the concrete slab. This one. But I think it might be the other one over there as well. Or maybe it's that one. It's one of the two. But yeah, the firemen, they just let it burn down. And I don't think anybody was hurt based on what the news report said. Happened October 24th, 2024, I think. Hello? I got a red door. Yeah, it's completely trashed. Let's go check out some of the other buildings, see if we can find anything else that's left behind. Here's the sidewalk that leads up to the other buildings. This is crazy. You know what? Let's go upstairs first, I guess. Make it easier for me. Boy, it's a hot day up here, I'll tell you that. Whew. Oh. Wow. This is room number 2. Oh my goodness. And to think it can't get any worse. Oh my goodness. Making me step through all this trash just to get over to another part of the room. This is disgusting. Hello, anybody back here? This is insane. This is crazy. Hello? Anybody back there? Look at the size of that TV case. This is crazy. Man. Yeah, once these places go abandoned, sadly this is what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if the other 2 or 3 that I have not checked out are in the same condition as this, to be honest, really. It's sad. One thing I noticed is that there's red windows right there. Somebody spray painted it. Like always. Man, it's trash. Gotta be careful walking on the trash. Jeez. There's the one we just explored. We got another room. Hello? At least this one isn't as trashed as the other one. My goodness. Some back at the front. Looks like you can just crawl through this window. I mean, through this little gap. Just to get to the next room. Oh, this one stinks. All that insulation. Ooh, that floor don't feel safe. Ooh, no wonder it's buckling upwards. Yeah, let's get out of this room. Oh, this leads over to the other side. Okay. Well, clearly this one doesn't have any rails. Well. Whew. Wow. Texas summer heat. Lord, it is too much for me. Take a peek at these other ones over here. Wow, it's really overgrown. Looks like there's 3 more buildings left on the property. There's a little one right there. And then we have this one. And then one way in the back. Which one should we do? Let's start the one in the back. Then we'll come to the front to check out these other ones. Oh yeah, and the slabs of the one that burned. Maybe 2 of them. Maybe we see if we can find those. Hello, hello, I'm coming in. Hello, hello, I'm coming in. This one's a lot bigger than the other ones. coming in. My goodness, look at the wow. Got a mountain of whatever on the ground. Lordy. Woo. I got a couch. Like I've stated, they're all gonna look exactly the same. Got a hole on this one. Whew. Need to look out. Where's the joist? There we go. Let's go this direction. Let's take a peek outside the window over here. Oh, this floor. I bet you that was a view at one point. A nice, beautiful view. Just looking out, having a nice cut grass, and then all of a sudden it's abandoned and now nature decides to step in. Let's see what's down this spooky hallway. Let's take a right for a second. There's the kitchen. Got the pilly paint and all that. It looks like we're back on the other side of this section of the apartment. This right here was the living room, obviously. Oh, okay, there's the one that burned down. Oh, wow. There it is. Like I said, the firefighter just let it burn to the ground. Whatever reason, I don't know why. And again, I don't think nobody was hurt. And the cause of the fire, again, they're not really sure. So they have to look into it. Or maybe they know, I don't know. It's been almost a year if you think about it. So they may have figured it out at this point. All right, let's exit room 16 that it shows right there. And looks like I head back down. Interesting barricade. Alright, so here's the one. Get a closer look. That burned down. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna be marching through all that. That's that ain't worth it. Got nails and no telling what else is in there. Oh, speaking of nails, I can actually see it. You wouldn't be able to see it well on camera, but I mean, I can point to the direction, but there's a little charred piece of board right here in the back. 2 nails sticking up. And like I said, that's why I'm not going in there. No, thank you. Here's all the bricks that was a part of the building, scattered all on the ground. Yeah, you need to definitely be careful out here. Gee. I want to get over to this staircase. That's funny. How often do you see that? Alright, let's check out the bottom now. Room 15. Whoa. Hello? Hello? Ooh. This looks like one of the rooms someone might actually be sleeping in. I noticed weed eaters. Someone's probably trying to fix them so they can sell them. There's a desk over there. Pretty good condition. Looks like it's solid wood. Oh my goodness, it stinks back here. That abandoned case mill. Oh, it's spooky back here. Dark and spooky. Oh, that room is just completely gutted. Okay. We got another room, like always. Closet over there, nothing. I think by far this is either the first or second most interesting room that I have seen out here. The first one was all those clothes. And now we got all that stuff in there. It looks like somebody is trying to maybe live there and sell. I don't know. Based on the weed eaters that I saw. I could be wrong. I don't know. Alright, so the last two. Oh, gotta go back this way we came. Alright, so we checked out that building. Here is another one. To be honest, I don't know if I even want to go in there really. They're all the same. That's just nasty looking. Pretty creepy though at the same time, think about it. Alright, let's take a peek through this side as well. Yeah, exactly the same. Well, I was gonna go upstairs, but to be honest, they're all the same really. So let's head over this direction. Looks like this is the final building. A much smaller one. I wonder if this was like an office or something. Peek through this window. Yeah, it don't look like there's much really going on. It's a tour of this abandoned apartment complex out here in Texas.